This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Thank you for listening. Today's topic is Microsoft hits a triple. So, and it's going to be Microsoft hits a triple, 4 quick points. And here's where we're at on Microsoft. 1.1, their stock is up almost 8.5% today, which is its biggest one-day rise in some time. It puts them where they're up year-to-date 24, 25% or so, but just, knocking it out of the park. And second, well, I use the notion knocking out of the park. We call it a triple instead because the revenues went up by about 7% to $52.9 billion this quarter versus $49.4 billion a year ago. And a 7% increase in revenues strikes me as very good, but certainly not a home run, and thus we call this a triple. Third, where Microsoft really did well, and this is so important to their profitability, is the cloud business went up significantly, more like 20% plus. And that's a huge win for Microsoft because, like with Amazon, so much of their profitability is in their cloud business, and the success of that drives whether or not the company is as profitable as they want to be. So Microsoft as a whole is also driving a huge rebound in the NASDAQ today after the NASDAQ and the markets tumbled yesterday on news of First Republic banks struggling. So those are, I think, 3 points so far, and this Microsoft hits a triple. First, they've helped lead a rebound of the NASDAQ. Second, their stock is up 8.5% plus. Third, the revenue is up by $52.9 billion to $49.4 billion. And then fourth, most importantly, their cloud business really had a great quarter. So that is 4 full points there. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity Business Podcast. For my own personal, I'm an investor in Microsoft, of course, a very, very small investor in Microsoft. It's part of the fun part of my portfolio where the core is index funds and treasuries. I think with Microsoft being up 8.5% today, over the course of my investment in Microsoft, I might now be at a net positive, which is I might be the only person in the whole world that was almost at a net negative investing in Microsoft and Amazon, but I was that, but maybe we're at a net positive now. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. If you listened all the way through and you text me at 773-766-5322, and you're the first person to do so, we'll send you a $100 gift certificate. Thank you for listening. Microsoft hits a triple. Thank you very much.